Welcome, everybody, to the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. And, folks, as always,
it's all good, baby. It was all a dream.
We used to read Blood Horse Magazine. I got Mike Cuban.
Yes, Cuban B.
Now, your host, Chase Sessoms, the Wolf of Oaklawn.
I'd rather be trapped out than lazy. Don't care what they say, I'ma do what pays me.
It happens every year about this time. Weaklings act like they lost their mind. Alphas reclaim the neighborhood. Rob the sheep and all the wolves get good.
If you will. Yes. Welcome to the show. Joining me as always, you might know him as the Michelangelo of the Crying Michael Jordan. He's your favorite capper's favorite capper, ladies and gentlemen, Barry the Sniper Spear.
Hey, don't rub on that. You block that. You understand? That's alpaca. That's $25,000 alpaca. You block that shit. Right. You don't rubble. Put the club soda on there.
Barry, what's good?
Not much. Put the club soda on it.
Yeah, man.
We definitely needed it this weekend. A lot of seconds.
I'm imagining a man with like a holster that has like the little bar gun, just like hitting it with club soda. Yeah. Well, Barry, we had the Travers this weekend, and to that day of racing, I say Graveyard of Champions, my ass. It was more like the kindergarten of champions. Like the champions were nurtured, they were taught how to color, and they just kept winning apparently.
Yeah, it was a favorite fest on Saturday. Yep. Unfortunately, had some near misses. Captain Cook, namely, that one hurt a little bit. Dividend recap ran really well. Scotland, Crazy Mason, second and third. I was right around it. Just didn't get over the hump.
Yeah. Well, speaking of getting over the hump. While we didn't score, Andrew Champagne sure did. He tripled up the old bankroll there. So congratulations, Andrew Champagne. That's the second time he's come on and turned a profit on a $100 show. So he's never allowed back. Is how that works. I'm just gonna. This is my take. Then we'll move on. The Sovereignty horse might be pretty good, and at this point, I'm not convinced I could even beat that horse at a game of fucking checkers. All right. Guys, it's Monday, and on Monday, Barry and I pick them by the 3's. That's right. It's Monday Pick 3's, and today we're turning our attention to the pride of Shelbyville, Indiana, Horseshoe Indy. We've dug through this card from the rooter to the tutor to find our very best Pick 3 plays on the Horseshoe Indy card. We're talking Horseshoe Indy Monday, the 25th of August, year of our Lord 2025. Post time for this card is going to be 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 God's time, 11:10 a.m. Pacific time. And Barry, I'm going to kick it off today. And I'm stepping on next early, hopefully, because my pick 3 kicks off in race 1, the 6 furlong, $15,000 maiden claiming on the dirt. There are two things that I look for in maiden races: horses that want the front and horses that have shown the ability to pass other horses. And there's no horses in the field that have shown the ability to pass. So I think that you just have to key into a couple of early speed horses and hope one of them holds. And that's exactly what I'm doing in the first leg. My top pick is going to be the number 8, Champ's Dream, 9-2. First, herein lies the rub for this horse. I just scratched it out. Look at that. I'm already cursing myself.
Dang it.
Dang. Champ's Dream. Just first, let's get to the rub here with this horse. It's off of a long layoff after being on the shelf since May. However, if you look at the pace projections, my own or time forms, you see a horse that's fast enough to make the lead, and you've got a field that hasn't shown the ability to pass anyone. And I think that a Champ's Dream may be on the front end with no one else with this one specific skill, I guess I'll say, that they need to beat them. Lilia Gonzalez doesn't necessarily do well off the layoff, but the pace warrants taking the shot. I'm also going to use the 6, Mazzio, which used to be a pizza chain around here, Mazzio's. Instead of using the favorite defensively, I'm just going to reach for the stars with Mazzio. If a Champ's Dream doesn't make the front, then Mazzio does, and it's another case of if this horse makes the lead, who will actually pass to take away before the wire. We roll it into the second leg after going 6-8 in the first one. This one's a 6 furlong, $43,000. Non-winners at 2 something. I'm not here to read your fucking conditions. Indiana bred.
Steep raised. You think I'm scared to catch a case on some bullshit?
It's an allowance on the dirt. With as much complaining about chalk eating weasels that I did this weekend, I'm going to be one myself here. I know. I do think that this track favors front end speed. So once again, I'll be taking the pair that looks like the two who will be on the lead at the first call. The first one is going to be my top pick, Sacra's Quest. 3-1 gets the nod as the top pick here by virtue of price. But also because she should be sitting the wide stalking trip off of the other selection, the number 5 City Prayers. Sacra's Quest took a big step forward last out and poured it on going gate to wire, winning by 7.5. It looks like the goal was to race this horse into shape, and I think that they've done just that. And if Sacra's Quest takes another step forward, she wins for fun. And then I'm also using, like I mentioned, the 5 City Prayers, 5-2. City Prayers looks like a definite need the lead type, and if this horse makes the lead, then she'll be hard to run down late. And then I roll it into race 3, 5.5 furlongs. $46,240 allowance. I hate it when they do these wonky ass numbers. I thought you pretty much get a pretty slow pace that's once again going to play to the early speed. I'm opting to take the first 3 horses in the race shape to get me home in this race. My top pick is going to be the 3 Truth or Consequence at 5-1. I'm making this one the top pick because she's been on the steady improve and wired the field last out, despite the fact that she bobbled at the start. In that effort with the bobbled start, Truth or Consequence put up her career best speed figure that would be more than enough to win this race. Even if she regresses a few points in the buyer's department, I still think that Truth or Consequences could still maybe get the job done. And then I'm also using the 1, Hey Olivia, at 4-1. First run horse in this race who should be close enough to make a difference. And I'm wrapping up my pick 3 with the 7, High Summer at 9-2, because it's another improving horse, but facing winners for the first time after having 13 attempts to break her maiden. A little bit of a hanger, but maybe this one figured something out in the last start. If this one wins, she's doing it. So that wraps up my pick 3 in race 3 with the 1, 3, and the 7. Barry, I know you have thoughts on race 3. Did you have any on race 1 and 2?
Race 2, I actually liked the horse, and I almost singled that horse in the pick 3, the 4, Molly's Potion. I thought that horse probably could run good second off the layoff. But it's a tough race all the way around. I'm not really sure what the pace scenario is going to look like because they all kind of want to be close up a little bit, but somebody has to be at the front. I think your horse might be the one. And then the first race, I think you nailed it with the Champ's Dream. Don't really see too much speed there, and Mazzio is probably not quick enough. So yeah, that's what I think about those 2 races.
Well, there we go. Let's talk about the races where you have your favorite opinions, because your pick 3 starts off in race 3, the $46,240 non-winners of 2 lifetime allowance. Barry, what are you doing in the first leg?
Yeah, I used 3 horses in this leg. I used the 1, Hey Olivia, merely for the fact that this horse hasn't run in this kind of condition before. This is a non-winners of 2. This horse is running basically first level allowance races and maiden special weights. Nice workout August 15th in preparation for this. I would want to believe that the races that this horse has been running at Churchill, Turfway, and Ellis are a little bit better than what she's facing today at Horseshoe. I'm going to use also the 2, Electrifying Lady. Been running well, just getting beat. I don't know. This horse is pretty consistent as far as speed figures and how this horse runs. I would imagine that this horse is going to be around it at the finish. Just had a little bit of bad luck here and there and just didn't get it done for a while. Got it done on July 17th. Draws favorably here, and I think they can get a good trip. And then I'm also going to use the 8, Call Me Christine, at 20-1 on the morning line. This horse ran a hole in the wind at Fairmount first time out. And coincidentally, this horse's lone speed figure the buyer that horse got was better than anybody else's first time out buyer in this race. So the foundation is there for this horse to improve and get a little better. And I don't think they might not have to improve all that much to win this race, and will probably be kind of dismissed on the board because of the fact they're coming from Fairmount Park. But I think they have a good chance, a couple of bullets there, namely the one August 5th. Is actually identical to their one on July 4th. So this horse is fast. I'm going to give him a shot, or give her a shot from the way outside. So we're going to use the 1, 2, and 8.
There we go. You roll it into race 4, 6 furlongs of $43,000 maiden special weight. I gotta think you spread out here with all these first time starters.
Yes, I did. I used 5 horses in this race, but I did toss out the one who will probably be the favorite, Tre Italiani from the Ravelli barn. Again, I'm not really fond of horses drawing the rail in sprints like this. This horse may very well win, but it won't be on my dime. I think they're going to get bet down an awful bit in this race. So we're going to look elsewhere. We're going to use the 2, Harbor Prince, first-time starter for Thomas Drury, who does pretty well with first-time starters in general. We're going to use the 3, Shellac. Same sort of deal. Billy Morey does very well with first-time starters. Has this horse been training pretty well on the synthetic first-time dirt. Little pig boy angle there for you.
Absolutely. Let me find it.
Little pig boy.
Can I get the definition?
Little pig boy. He's that pathetic, dirty bitch baby mistress gets to stand on.
I'm starting
Yes.
to like that angle a lot more. Training
I
on
do.
synthetic, running on dirt. It's
I'm
starting to
so
grow.
happy you used that. I'm so happy you used that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Number 5, we're going to use Monopoly. A nice workout August 17th at Ellis, 47-2 handling from the gate. Bullet there. Some nice 5 furlong works, and then a couple more 4 furlong works in there. I think this one might be a little bit live for Rudy Brisset. Luan Machado up first time. Horse I would actually say would be my top pick would be the 7, Juju B. If you look back last year, August 10th and September 27th, got beat by California Burrito, who's a pretty quick horse. Instant Replay, who's a pretty good horse. Sandman at Saratoga they lost to. And First Resort, first time out, who's a pretty decent horse. This horse has been keeping pretty good company all the way through. Got claimed 2 back and showed improvement first time. So I think that will continue. So we're going to use the 7, Juju B, and the 8, Highway Patrol, Brad Cox, second time, turf to dirt. I think he just wanted to get a race into this horse. This one should be much better second time out.
There we go. And you wrap it up. Race 5, 8 furlongs, $43,000 maiden special weight, 1 mile on the turf. What are you doing here?
Yeah, we're going with the Captain Obvious chalk eating weasel pick, the 5 Global Asset. Ran good enough first time that I think this horse should be able to handle these. The horses that have run aren't very good. The horses that are going first time don't look like they're anything special. Full Command doesn't look all that great. Snowdrift didn't do very much running first time out. So I think Global Asset might be the goods in this spot to break the maiden, going a mile on the turf.
There we go. That wraps up Barry's pick 3. But Barry, how do you feel about wrapping up picks overall?
Yeah, we definitely got to do that.
Is mandatory. All right, here we go. I have a $24 play for a $2 pick 3. We kick it off with the 6, 8 in race 1. Race 2, we're too deep again with the 5, 6. And then in race 3, we've got the 1, 3, and 7. Barry, I think you and I basically have race 3 surrounded.
Probably, I'd say so.
There we go.
With mine, I have the 1, Hey Olivia, the 2, Electrifying Lady, and the 8 in leg 1. 1, 2, and 8.
Oh, did I write down the wrong?
Yeah, you got 1, 3.
I put my numbers in there. I'm trying to project my bad handicapping onto Barry there. And there's always at least one typo if we count all those as one typo.
No, but
so
that's the only one. That's the only typo is the first race.
There we go. I'm gonna even make an updated graphic. Keep going.
So yeah, we got 1, 2, and 8 in the first race in race 3. Race 4, we have the 2 Harbor Prince, 3 Shellac, the 5 Monopoly, the 7 Jujubee, and the 8 Highway Patrol. And
I like how you ended that like it was a question.
Am I Ron Burgundy? And in race 5, we are going to single the 5 Global Asset to the hoop, stand in line after you're done, collect all the cash.
To the hoop, he says. First, business is business. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. To the hoop.
I love Duncan, guy. What are you talking about?
And there we go.
There it is. Ooh, that's nice. I like that.
Yeah. Well, Barry,
Yes.
we've done everything. We've given you pick 3s. We've recapped how awesome this past weekend was for chalk eating weasels. There's really nothing left to do but say goodbye and tell you that we'll be back tomorrow with more long shots, and we're sticking around Horseshoe Indy, so we'll get a little feel for it today. Carry that in tomorrow. Barry, do you have any parting words for the people?
Yeah, get out to Horseshoe, Indianapolis if you can. It's a good place. I had fun.
That's what I keep hearing. I need to get into it myself. All right, guys, that's it for us here at the Notorious OTB, brought to you by the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. We will see you tomorrow.
But you're not Jedi yet, my brother, that's clear.